Well, yes, you did read that right in the title. It is time for me to take my annual spring YouTube break. I think it's going to be a short one this year. We've been doing fun things on YouTube all winter. And for anybody who's new around here, I always get a little mixed up and overly energetic and also just a little overwhelmed in the springtime. It's just not the time that you want me vlogging every single day. But don't worry, the YouTube channel isn't going anywhere. We have been kind of accidental YouTubers now for 3 years. And when I say accidental, I mean that I didn't have any idea what I was doing. I was at one point just overwhelmingly proud of some things that my husband was making, and I wanted to show as many people as possible, and I was quite right. Other people were interested. We then developed from there to sharing our family life and our projects over the course of years. It really hasn't been until this past winter that we became more intentional about it and more willing to work on the quality of our videos and make this YouTube channel something that we can say we are doing this on purpose. Since December 3rd, when we really kicked it up a little bit, I've made 75 new videos. Many of them have been little house vlogs. I've had one of my little house vlogs go over 100,000 views, which never happened to me before and has been very gratifying. And another one, my favorite, which is called The Beautiful Life, over 50,000 views. And again, a very gratifying response. So as YouTubers, we are not going anywhere, but bringing another department online in the spring as we begin our gardening and farming requires that I change a little bit how we're telling our story and how much I'm behind the camera or in front of the camera. I just need a few minutes, a few days, maybe a few weeks to figure all that out. But before I drop us off the YouTube map for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, let me show you everything we did this weekend.
I've had this before.
I know that you have.
I used to make it every week.
Here?
No, years and years ago I used to make it every week.
That's why I don't remember it.
Far off land.
In a far off land when your dad went to work every day and your mom did all the cooking, we had this up. Can you imagine?
Mm-mm.
No. That's how our life used to be.
That was a while ago.
It was a while ago.
So I'm making a bench for our mudroom, and this is it. This isn't attached, but steel frame, slab top, and then we're doing plywood boxes for shoe cubbies. Yesterday I got the steel work all done. It's a pretty simple little tube steel frame, and sanded it. Got all the rust off because that's how I found most of the steel in the pile is kind of rusty. And I got a coat of boiled linseed oil on the steel, and then I prettied up the slab, did all the sanding on the slab as well, and got a coat of tung oil on it. And today we're doing more coats of finishes, more tung oil on the slab, and then I have more varathane to do on the plywood. I like to pre-finish the plywood because when it ends up inside a box, that's really a pain to do that kind of finish well inside of a box. So I like to have insides all pre-finished. All right.
All right.
Yeah? Pretty muddy shop. facility here.
You think your shop's a little muddy?
Yeah,
Yeah, what do you think of building a new one?
that sounds good.
Okay, let's do that. I'll help. Here's our hit list for the week. We do continue to make these to-do lists, these shared homestead to-do lists over the course of the year, although of course we don't stick to them perfectly. Nick has finished up the little shoe bench, the shoe changing bench for our mudroom, but now we need to go outside and prepare the material for the walls. So hopefully by the end of the week we will have interior wall surfaces in the mudroom. I've shoveled a little bit of space for gardening, and I'm going to plant my earliest spring seeds for frost-resistant plants and get that gardening underway while continuing to plant and care for our indoor starts in soil blocks. Ready to move, girls? Ready to shake? Shake it, shake it. Our backyard chickens became front yard chickens as we needed a new place to put them to build up the compost underneath them in a new location. We are really looking forward to a permanent tractor situation for our chickens, but that has dropped a little bit on the to-do list and isn't going to happen until snow is off the terraces.
7 and 10.
And kids are just as healthy as can be. It's such a joy to see Milo well again and up and at 'em.
So I carved a triangle, and I'm planning on doing more in the future.
And here they are, just for fun, learning how to limbo.
You have to. You gotta put your head back.
Alright, let's see who can get under this.
Oh
My daddy will hold it. Alright, see it fur.
I can go.
Touched it! I want to see if I can. What's that?
The limbo face is really bad.
It's actually kind of funny.
Oh my god! Did that count? Did I actually do it? Did that count?
No.
Okay, go up the stairs.
I know that some of you appreciate coming to see us daily or as often as we post, and we appreciate you just as much. Don't worry, we are still here. We're coming back. You'll probably see the format of our videos adjust just a little bit as I'm figuring out how to continue to be an intentional YouTuber while also wearing all the other hats I wear. It's important to us to continue to tell our story to all the people out there who are our community and our support. We appreciate you. Hang in there. We'll see you next time.
I just hugged everyone. Group hug. Good. I just group hugged everyone.
In which Pooh and Piglet go hunting and nearly catch a woozle. The Piglet lived in a very grand house in the middle of a beech tree, and the beech tree was in the middle of the forest, and the Piglet lived in the middle of the house. Next to his house was a piece of broken board which had Trespassers W on it. Good night, chickens.
Alrighty, See you later.